Yoza! Welcome back to another video. Hopefully a fun one today. On our way to Hampton Downs for Mad Mike Drift Force. So that's just a pretty simple open track day type thing on the club circuit. Three classes, novice, intermediate and pro, and they just cycle through reverse track in the morning and then regular direction in the afternoon. So it's been pretty shit weather lately, but it's looking like a beautiful Waikato day today, so fingers crossed, should be a goodie. We're going to meet the homie Hops Chop Shop out there too, so it'll be good to have some mates out there. Thought I'd do a bit of a background on the Cefiro and how that came to be, so if you're not interested in that, feel free to skip forward. But yeah, for those that are interested, I'll just give it a rundown of the car and a background while I'm driving here. So obviously we're to Australia for about living back in New Zealand now. I've still got my grey Lorel, but it's just a shell, 4-stud shell, like no engine, no running gear or anything. And obviously want to get back to the track. Pains me to do it. Most of you probably agree, like buying a car that's already done just isn't the one, you know, like half the fun's in the build, and you know, you want to pick your own parts and piece it all together, but we all know that it's much more economical to buy something that's already been done, somebody else has spent the money. So I was sort of looking into it. Anyway, the Cefiro popped up on Marketplace. Looked like literally like the worst looking Cefiro I've ever seen. I'll put some pictures in, but it was truly horrendous. But I could see through the shit, and it's got some good parts on it. So it's actually a Region Hold shell, 1990 A31, rebuilt. He said Series 1, but I think it's not. I think it's Series 2. RB25det, so it was rebuilt in 2020, I think. ARP studs, crank collar, ACL bearings and all that jazz, just new seals and everything. It's got a Navara big box conversion, and you know, all the bits and pieces to go with it. MSE, high flow, factory turbo, Bosch 1000s, Link G4, radio. And the car's 5-stud, and yeah, adjustable arms, lock kit, you know, all the fruit, but looks like shit, the body's fucked. But that's fine. I thought I'll get that. It was I think, fantastic deal. Sub well below 10k for all that stuff, so yeah, thought it was a mean deal, and I thought, you know what, I'll just get that, take it for a few rips, and then I can reshell it either into my Lorel or into another car, and it's a cheap way to get all those pieces, so that's all the bits you need. So that's good, and took a few rips up the road, and it was sweet. Booked a track day in, all set to go. I wanted to do a bit of preventative maintenance, so that was Phoenix radiator, shout out Rito for that, and then new subframe bushes, little bits and pieces here and there, but I literally had the car loaded on the trailer, and since my episode from a few years ago with the S14, I was like, oh fuck, I really need to put a big sump in it. So I had the car loaded on the trailer a week early, and then I was like, nah, I'll pull it off the trailer and I'll put this big sump in. So I put a like winged and baffled high volume sump in it on the fucking gravel outside after work, and then went to go drive on the trailer and it wouldn't start. Plugged the laptop in and discovered that we had no RPM signal, which was weird. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll try a new cam angle sensor. Tried that, didn't work. Anyway, ended up missing out on the track day. It's all good. shit happens, but it's pretty frustrating. But yeah, I put a new trigger in it, and then I had like ECU hardware block warnings, so got the ECU repaired, still couldn't get it to start. I won't go through the whole fucking saga, but I replaced a million things, ended up remaking the whole loom, which was fun, but you know, I was hoping to not have to do that. But yeah, eventually got it all sorted, and we now have, we've gone for a retune, just because I put a new trigger on it and I was like a little bit apprehensive, and I'm glad I did, because it turns out VCT wasn't even set up. But yeah, anyway, went for a retune, and went for a retune and made 268 kilowatts on like 17 pound or something. So it was a week or so ago, and yeah, there's lots to change on this car. Like ideally, I'm gonna reshell the whole thing because it's fucked. But you know, do a bit of a shakedown, test the gear, and see how we get on. But yeah, anyway, here we are. Beautiful place, this. So I'll see you out there. Go get set up. Check it out though. What a stunning morning. Tried to put some wood under there so when she fell down it stayed up and I didn't have to jack the trailer up, but didn't work. That's right, hopefully it didn't fucking rip me bumper off. Looks like it's still there. Yeah, this trailer needs a bit of work. It's got a provision for a ram there to lift it up, but I don't have one. Now I just get the camp unloaded, and yeah, you got a bit of time to kill, so reasonably relaxed. Brand new wiper install at the track. Better get them in before tech, otherwise I won't have functional wipers. Probably do a sort of 30,000 foot view of the car anyway, little rundown. As previously described, she's a bit of a dog. The body's fucked. But here we have RB25D plus T. We've got some GTR coils in there. I am plenum with Bosch 1000s. Phoenix Rad, factory hot side with high flow core in it and Turbo Smart gate there. And yeah, that's pretty much the business here. The Ultra D trigger kit there. Fuck that sensor off for a Bosch one though. Yeah, what you see, what you get really, but pretty simple setup. It's been rebuilt, like I said. Crank collar, ARPs, but yeah, pretty basic setup, but should do the trick. Some random front mount there. I got your driver's briefing. Interrupted me fucking interview. But yeah, nah, 5-star fucking brides, or what look like brides, half cage, adjustable bits and pieces there, fuel cell on the rear, nothing too crazy. Yeah, should do the damage. Hopefully have some fun. Let's get to driver's briefing. Looks like there's only like 13 people here entered in total out of a possible 45. So instead of the classes, probably just going to do open track all day, which is good for us. Have more of a vibe with more people here, but yeah, less track time when there's more people. So yeah, it should be a goodie. Just gonna check over the car and get ready, I suppose. Now we've got a little bit of time to kill. So yeah, as expected, super quiet day. So yeah, they're putting Crow and Intermediate together, which means we've got to jump out now because I'm an Intermediate. So we'll get suited up and start feeling her out. Cannot see shit. The hands device. No, I don't want a fucking software update. God damn. Probably do my helmet up too. Taking me bloody half a session to get set up. Bit of a novice at the moment. But let's go have a crack. So good. So 17 pound would be fucking like 1.1 bar probably. You would expect up as high boost, right? There she is. my confidence back. Not a fan of this thing. Don't know which is which. I kind of need to just fucking send it because I don't really want to go into second, but if I go too slow in third, then I'm just going to be like dumping the fuck out of the clutch. If I keep my speed up, keep the boost up, it should be fine. There's a B inside the car, that's not super flames. Fucking go for it. Let's fucking go, baby! Oh, yes! 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 Fucking A. Fucking A. Well, apart from my fucking dash panel popping out, that went swimmingly. Feels pretty good, feels quite loose in the rear. I really should pull some camber out of it, but I kind of just want to go out and have a few more laps before I fiddle with anything. If I blaze these tyres quickly, then it is what it is. But yeah, that was fucking mint. She feels fantastic. So I'll just wait for the next session and get back out there. because I don't know, something smelled a little bit weird, and it was going too well, so I thought I'd come in and just check everything over all day. But no, everything seems to be sweet. Got a mild oil leak from the sump, I think, but that's all good. Just keep an eye on the levels. But she definitely needs a bit more grip, so I might try and pull some camber out the rear and see how she goes. Yeah, I don't want to. If anything breaks, I want it to be after I've driven normal direction, because I'm super excited for trying some entries. But yeah, we'll try to pull some more grip into her and keep on sending it. Feels a lot better. Yeah, still needs way more grip. It feels faster, but like I'm still just blazing it, so I'll pull the pressure out of them for sure. New alignment tweaks definitely feel better. It feels much more like just, I don't know, centered almost, like it's just much easier to control, but still nowhere near enough grip. So car feels a little bit faster, but probably pull some pressure out the rear. Other than that, fucking splendid. Kinda can't believe it. Anything from here is a bonus. of a sort of real flick into it, come in a bit hotter rather than like initiating. Fucking tell that was there. Oh well, better jack her up. Looks like I've overflowed my overflow, and or maybe just oil, I don't know. Catch can's clearly full. I did top it up before just because it's leaking. Obviously paranoid about not having enough oil, but might have overdone that slightly. So I have to empty the catch can, but nah, session went good. Still haven't finished these tyres, which is kind of crazy, but I don't know if I'll run them again, see how we go. Okay. Righto, this is the first attempt at regular direction. Go third, I guess, and see how we go. Because she just wasn't really cooling down and it felt kind of down on power, but let her chill out for 20 minutes. It's breathing a bit, it's filling the catch can, but I think I overfilled it a bit anyway, so took it back out, fucking ribbon. I've only got a fuel cell in there, so it my fuel gauge is like bouncing all over the show, so I'm just going to chuck some more gas in it because I don't have a surge tank and I don't want to run out of fuel or lean her out or anything. But she's going good. A little bit of life left in that left side, but fuck it, I'll put the other ones on now and see how we go.
What's going on here? Maybe the catch can is overflowing. I know.
I don't have any baffles or anything, so.
In your where?
Like covers.
Oh yeah. Shouldn't need it. They don't usually, like anything more than, I don't know, 18 pounds seems to like keep it pretty all good.
Oh yeah.
Usually. But I mean, if she's breathing, she's breathing.
Well, I think pretty much ran out of gas. Had a couple of runs I'm real happy with. GoPro died ages ago, but it is what it is. But yeah, there's maybe half an hour left in the session, and got some good laps in. The car hasn't exploded, so I think we'll call it there. I did debeat a tyre, so I have had to swap on the ABS on the front. But nah, apart from breathing quite a lot, like it's filling the catch can and it's getting a little warm. Well, not too hot, just like you gotta have a lot of cool down laps. Other than that, she's been fucking flawless, so yeah, can't complain. Time to load her up and grab a beer, I think.